They do get better than this. We have to doctor them.
Hey everybody, it's Molly.
And Breedlove.
And we are here with a brand new video with AllEars. Today, it's a brand new and a special food video.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm vegan. It's that time in the show where I say, yes, I'm a vegan. I'm sorry, I have special food needs. Hi, my name is Breedlove, and I'm vegan. And this is the time in the show where I have to expose myself once again to you.
What?
I am.
Just kidding. Of course I know that you're vegan, thanks to your very helpful resident vegan disclaimers on all of our RTT episodes.
Yes, I like to remind you every chance I get.
So today, Breedlove has finally convinced me to take me around Walt Disney World, and we are going to try some of the best and worst vegan food in Walt Disney World.
Definitely, and maybe I can get you to like something vegan by the end of the day.
Hey, and we're going to share tips and tricks for eating on a special diet around Walt Disney World as we go.
Yes.
I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Hope you're hungry.
I'm hungry, and I'm also excited to find out how you feel at the end of a day of only vegan eating.
Probably hungry. Okay, so we're starting here at the beach club like many guests do. They start at their resort, and we are going to get plant-based Mickey waffles.
Now, these are not like my favorite thing in the world.
Okay.
Disclaimer, but they're also not my, like, I'm not grossed out by them.
Okay.
We're eating some stuff today that I am literally grossed out by.
Great.
As a vegan.
I can't wait then.
So
as not vegan. Now, here's the most important question I'm going to ask you probably all day.
Great.
Can I have iced coffee?
Yeah, I think so. Oh wait, you mean with cream?
No, just what can I have?
I have... absolutely, yeah. Coffee is great. It's a bean.
I can have beans.
You can eat beans.
I normally drink my iced coffee black.
Black. Oh,
but
that's
today could be the day.
Actually, no, that is black coffee is indeed, little known fact, it is vegan.
So maybe I am a little vegan.
You are.
We are picking up our breakfast here at the Beach Club Marketplace, which is the quick service restaurant at the Beach Club, but it's also their merchandise location. And the reason we picked this is we're trying to do a vegan adventure of things that if you are the vegan in your group, you can easily acquire. Pretty much any resort quick service that sells Mickey waffles also does a plant-based Mickey waffle.
Yes.
But even if it's not plant-based Mickey waffles, every quick service and full service that's Disney owned and operated should have a plant-based meal available, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yes, definitely. And some of them are really delicious. Some of the bowls, the breakfast bowls that are available. So definitely give those a try as well.
So we have picked up our mobile order. Okay, we can have syrup. I didn't know we could eat syrup.
Yes. Now, you want to look for a real syrup.
Okay. All right, and then here are our waffles. And it says plant on there, so we know that. And we have vegan waffles, vegan sausage, and breakfast potatoes. I don't hate it. I just know what a real Mickey waffle tastes like.
I understand. I have to agree.
Yeah.
That while I do love that they have this option, and I do get it, especially when I'm at a resort with friends and they're getting breakfast, it's great to feel included and be able to get Mickey, or in this case, mini waffles also.
Yeah.
But this is not my go-to breakfast by any means.
The potatoes are very good. The potatoes have peppers and maybe onions. At least 2 different kinds of peppers on them. They're seasoned well.
The sausage.
Yeah. It's better than I thought it would be. Definitely doesn't taste like meat.
Now I went ahead and put the syrup on the waffle because my thinking is that's likely what you are going to do anyway. So I'm not going to test it out in a way that doesn't do it justice fully. It's better than I remember, and honestly, I I really like it. You know, as somebody who hasn't tasted a waffle made with dairy in a long time, wow, I actually really love it. So what's interesting is this to me tastes like real meat.
I gotta say, the syrup vastly improves the mini waffle. I think the main difference is the consistency. It's not as fluffy as a regular waffle, which I assume has milk in it.
Yes.
And
Definitely.
eggs. So on a scale of 1 to 5 broccolis, what would you give this meal we just had?
For me as a plant-based eater, I have to say this is really good. It's better than I remember, and I would have to probably give it 4 broccolis.
As a not plant-based eater, but someone who did just eat that entire waffle once I put syrup on it, I'm gonna give it 3 broccolis.
Amazing.
I didn't hate the waffle.
Yeah.
I actually really like the potatoes. I can't get down with the fake meat.
The fake meat, I understand,
So-
but that's a huge, I would count that as a big win.
We're scooting on the Skyliner now to head over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Transferring here at the main Skyliner hub at Caribbean Beach to Hollywood Studios. If you're unfamiliar with the Skyliner, there are 3 legs. There is one that goes to Pop Century and Art of Animation, one that goes to Hollywood Studios, and one that goes to Epcot but stops at Riviera. We've made it to Hollywood! Are you excited?
I'm literally very excited for you to eat these foods that we have coming up.
I'm also very excited. We're in. Thank you. So one thing I will recommend, whether you're eating plant-based or not, is when you get into Hollywood Studios, go ahead and place those mobile orders. A lot of the really great places here are very small, especially places like Ronto Roasters or Woody's Lunchbox. So oftentimes if you wait till lunchtime to put in your mobile order, the next available window is like 2 hours from then, and then you'll be hangry and sad, and no one wants to be hangry and sad at Walt Disney World. So
true. Anticipate your hunger.
yes, you can always modify it. Now, are you Starbucks or Joffrey's?
Honestly, I've become a Joffrey's person.
Okay.
Spending all this time at Walt Disney World.
Then we're going to Joffrey's. So you have selected for us to go to Joffrey's.
Yes, because you introduced me to the pumpkin creme brulee cold brew,
Oh, it's my favorite this time of year.
which, contrary to how it sounds, does not have any creme. There is no dairy in it. It is just the flavor of the actual coffee bean.
Yes.
And we can throw in a little almond milk to give it
Okay.
that little bit of creaminess as a treat.
I normally drink it black, but I'm going to try it with a splash of almond milk per your recommendation today.
It really makes it a special, fun treat.
I love this coffee, and as a fun fact, we learned the pumpkin spice syrup that they add into pumpkin spice beverages at Starbucks
Yes.
does contain condensed milk. So even if you swap for like almond milk or something in a pumpkin drink at Starbucks, if you get that pumpkin spice syrup, it's got milk in it. There are actually 2 Joffrey's locations in this park. There's this one here en route to Toy Story Land near Pixar Place, which is actually open today. They open it on busy days if you'd like to. There's nothing down there, but you can go like lounge and there's tables and shade. And then there's also a Joffrey's down outside of Tower of Terror. So there's 2 Joffrey's locations and 1 Starbucks in this park. Here you are. There's our delicious coffees. So we've got our little splash of almond milk down at the bottom, but this is my beloved pumpkin creme brulee cold brew. Oh, yeah, there's an art to it.
Mix up the...
Gotta get that almond milk. I drink this black all the time, so I do, having a little splash in there does make it a little more decadent. But Joffrey's cold brews are truly my favorite cold brews because the coffee itself is flavored. They don't have to add anything to it. So I get this one in the fall, I get the shaken Jamaican during the year, and it's perfect.
It is perfect. And this is delicious.
5 broccolis.
5 broccolis.
Bright Suns, Breedlove.
Bright Suns.
We have made it into Galaxy's Edge, where we are headed now to Ronto Roasters, one of my favorite places to eat.
Yes, I love it too, especially, well, I love it now because they added the Zuki Wrap.
And thank you to you, hardworking droid, for making the delicious food.
Now we are not eating that.
We're not eating that. Here is our Zuki Wrap. So again, this is a big chunk of grilled zucchini. It's got a smoky chickpea onion slaw, a creamy garlic tahini sauce, and fresh cilantro, and then it's on that delicious grilled pita bread. And I'm legitimately really excited about this one. I've had this before and I loved it, so I'm excited to see if it's still as good. This isn't the only plant-based option here though. In Ronto Roasters, there's also a fruit cup that I had in another video where it's like sticks of fruit with a spicy sauce. And then they also have a breakfast plant-based wrap called the Triple Suns Breakfast Wrap.
Yes.
How do you feel about that one?
It's good. It's good. It's got fake egg.
I don't like that.
Okay, so it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. If you're not a plant-based or vegan eater, you're going to say it tastes really weird because even to me it has a sharp aftertaste. But as an interesting alternative to maybe oatmeal in Disney World for a plant-based eater, absolutely, you have to try it at least once. If you love it, it could become your regular breakfast item here at Hollywood Studios.
Or if you do enjoy the meats and the dairies, there is a Ronto wrap that has real egg and real cheese and real sausage on it.
No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not.
Space cheers.
Okay, are you a cilantro fan? Mm-hmm. Because some people cilantro tastes like soap too.
Not one of those people. I love cilantro.
I love it too.
Yo, this is fabulous.
Delicious.
The Zuki Wrap is a plant-based version of the Ronto Wrap, but it's not like it's trying to be sausage. It's just its own thing.
I definitely believe this is something everyone can enjoy. You don't have to be a vegan or plant-based eater to love the Zuki Wrap.
You have to like a little bit more spice, a little bit more adventurous food, but you know why I like it, I think? It's not trying to be meat. It's not a plant-based sausage trying to be a Ronto Wrap. It's its own thing. This is the winner to me. 5 broccolis.
All right, definitely 5 broccolis for me as well.
Breedlove, where are we now?
We are at an incredible restaurant called Pizza Rizzo.
Why are we here?
We are here to hopefully get some redemption for it in the form of this plant-based sausage sub sandwich.
Okay, and you say redemption
Yes.
because
This is the home of gross puffy pizza
Yeah.
that everybody hates. But I have found these sub sandwiches to be very delicious. They're covered on top with peppers and onions and mushrooms and a marinara sauce.
I do like mushrooms.
The bread is toasty and delicious.
Okay.
And the salad, I have to say, appears to have gotten better. This is a plant-based ranch dressing, and this used to be sort of clear lettuce. It was like an iceberg
It looks
lettuce.
like a nice romaine
And
now.
now it looks like they've switched to romaine, and it actually looks like one of my go-to meals in Hollywood Studios has actually been upgraded since last time I had it.
All right. Well, I've heard you talk about this sandwich 482 times.
I hope that this truly redeems it, but I trust you to tell the truth.
I always
and
do.
I can't wait to hear it.
All right, let's try this.
All right.
So when Breedlove says people don't like Pizza Rizzo pizza, it's me. I'm people. Pizza Rizzo pizza is that weird puffy pizza that's meh. So Breedlove thinks this is going to redeem Pizza Rizzo for me, but don't tell him. I don't think it will. Breedlove is preparing me a little platter here, which is so kind. We have been splitting everything today so that we can eat as much as possible. Which is always one of my tips, you know. There's a lot of good stuff to eat at Disney's. Share. If you want more, you can always get more, but I always advise sharing because the portions are very generous. It mostly tastes like the sauce with the vegetables in it and bread. I'm not really tasting. I'm gonna kind of like I want to get just the big meatball sausage thing for a bite. It's probably better than the weird puffy pizzas, but it's not enough for me to tell you to come eat at Pizza Rizzo.
Now they do have a real meat meatball sub.
Pizza Rizzo remains literally the lowest on the totem pole.
But I will say, this is a park that the quick service locations fill up with their mobile order times. You're disgusted by the salad.
There's no planet that is ranch dressing. I love ranch dressing.
It's not happening.
That's gonna be a no from me.
Okay.
I just think there's so much better food in this park. They have really improved the quality of food in this park. Places like ABC Commissary are a lot better now. I still like Woody's Lunchbox, Jockey Bay 7 are getting a Ronto Wrap. Even that Zuki Wrap, I would definitely tell you to get over this. That Rosie's fake lobster salad thing is good. So Pizza Rizzo remains literally the lowest on the totem pole.
It's not happening.
That's gonna be a no from me.
Okay. Fair.
How many broccolis do you give this?
I give this 4 broccolis. From my perspective, as a plant-based eater, this plant-based sausage tastes really delicious to me. And I love the peppers, onions, and mushrooms in the marinara sauce. I love the bread. This isn't my favorite, okay, this dressing, but it's fun to go somewhere and have ranch dressing as a vegan, and especially in Disney World.
I will say one thing though, when I went to pick this up, she said it comes with a salad with vegan ranch. Is that okay? Not every salad dressing is vegan, so make sure you ask when they give you the side, because just because you select a plant-based option as your meal in the middle order, that doesn't mean the side is always plant-based.
Absolutely.
So make sure you ask if they have, just to confirm. I'm going to give this 2 broccolis. I think the sub is fine. The peppers and mushrooms are nice, but it's not amazing. I don't care for the fake meat, and the vegan ranch really took it down. So,
Understood.
you know, go for the Zuki Wrap. We have concluded our adventure at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we are headed actually over to Disney Springs to grab a couple of items. So we have made it to Disney Springs, and there are 2 drop-offs for rideshare at Disney Springs. We have made it to our lunch destination, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. This is literally one of my all-time favorite restaurants at Disney. This is in my top 5, but it's not in your top 5.
It's like a haunted house for vegans.
It is somewhere known for their fried chicken and their mac and cheese and their cheesy grits and cheese and meat. So
Yeah. And then,
We ate here today.
it's
yeah, I could see this as a pleasure palace for meat eaters.
that's the nicest way to describe it I've ever heard.
I'll
But
tell you what, there's a creepy fake chicken sandwich that we're about to eat that even makes me shudder.
so I guess here we go with the vegan torture. Chef Art Smith was Oprah's personal chef for over a decade. He is known for all of his delicious Southern comfort foods. So we're talking fried chicken, we're talking mashed potatoes, we are talking biscuits, we are talking amazing macaroni and cheese. I'm not kidding you guys. I cried a little bit the first time I ate his signature thigh-high chicken biscuits. And I think today I'm going to be crying for another reason. So Breedlove, I'm glancing at this menu.
Yes.
I'm seeing the fried chicken. I am seeing the thigh-high chicken and biscuits, my all-time favorite thing on this menu. I am seeing country fried steak. I am seeing biscuits. I don't see a plant-based sandwich.
I agree. I don't see it either. I think it might be an off-menu item that you have to
Ooh.
know about.
Well-
It could be very exclusive.
Fancy.
And by exclusive, I mean hidden from the light of day. For good reason.
Okay, so I'm depressed right now. I'm going in with an open mind. But just to read the thigh-high chicken biscuits, the hush puppies that come with pimento cheese on the side, the okra fries, the famous fried chicken here, even the icebox dressing, which is one of my favorite things, is full of buttermilk since I started. So
Yeah, welcome to my world. The planet is literally a matrix of dairy and meat.
this is the worst place you could have brought. This is truly torture to come here.
Yeah.
Of all restaurants,
Yeah. Well, try being actually vegan and having to meet friends here because they're like, yeah, I can't wait to go eat that fried chicken. And you get served what we're about to eat.
Okay, so first of all, I will say, the staff here is amazing, the cashiers are amazing, but it did take a lot of, like, there was confusion about what sauces we could have. We were brought out the icebox dressing, but that has dairy in it, so then we were brought out just plain hot sauce. So if you are on a special diet, cashiers are doing their best, but just always make sure that if someone else brings your food or something, just double check that you can eat everything. But here it is. This is Gardein. Is that what I?
That's right. Yeah.
So this is not chicken. So really, all I can taste is fried and the bun, because I mostly was tasting the bun and the pickle and the produce. It's really dry, so I'm glad they brought us this little container of plain hot sauce. But just eating this, it's not chicken, and it's in no universe.
Nope. Just a note on the hot sauce that it is made with honey.
Yeah, the chips are delicious.
Okay, I have not had this sandwich in a year, so we'll see if it is better than I remember. It is better than I remember.
That's good.
There was literally no other flavor besides the chicken and the bun before, and they've added a pickle situation that you actually you saw and got excited about it.
I love a pickle on a chicken
And it really does improve it. And I feel like they figured out how to season the actual. What's that? Where did you get that?
So how many broccolis do you give this?
I'm gonna give this. I thought I was gonna give it a 1. The experience that I had last year eating this, it would have been a single broccoli. They've made some improvements. I feel bad still only giving it a 3, but I've got to keep everything into perspective.
I'm gonna give it a 2. As a whole unit, it's not terrible, but that chicken on its own would be like a negative. But as a whole unit, it's not awful. I would say though, if you are looking for some more interesting options, there's not a lot of vegan options in Disney Springs. You can do a pizza over at Lay's. There's a lot of places where you can do sides.
BB Wolf's
Okay, has
quick
another
service
fake sausage.
outlet that you can grab a fake sausage on a really good pretzel roll.
Okay, so there are some options, but there's not a ton of options at Disney Springs. Along with our fake chicken sandwich, we were told we can do what they call a dinner plate. People that eat at Southern restaurants will know what this is, but it's basically just a plate of sides. These are the roasted sweet potatoes, no butter on those. The roasted green beans also asked for no butter. They've got caramelized onions on there, and then the kale and collards, which we were surprised to learn are not made with ham, because a lot of times collards are made with ham or ham hocks.
Especially traditionally in Southern cooking.
So we are going to try some of these veggies and see if this is a winner. It's veggie plate time. I'm going to start with the sweet potato.
Great, I'll start with it too.
Maybe if I can get on my plate.
Delicious.
I love sweet potato, so no complaints there. Are we going kale next?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, let's
Is
go
that
kale.
okay?
Yeah.
Vinegary, red onion.
Very definitely vinegary, very acidic. I don't love kale and collards to begin with, so it's good. I think it's well cooked if you like kale and collards, but
It's tasty.
yeah.
I think it's
That's not my personal favorite vegetable anyway. And then green beans. Also good flavor, good snap. The caramelized onions are really nice.
yeah, that is a good touch.
I would give the vegetable plate 4 broccolis.
I'll give it 4 broccolis also.
I think we've reached a new point in the torture where you're bringing me to Everglazed
Yes.
donuts. I hate donuts.
And this is a vegan donut, a plant-based donut, so it doesn't have all that nice creamy dairy.
What if this is the donut that makes me change my mind? It's made out of a yam. So if you've not been, Everglazed is a new-ish spot here at Disney Springs, and it's those gourmet donuts that'll have like full candy bars and like full cookies on them. But they also have phenomenal coffee. Some vegan coffee too.
Can we get the purple topper?
Yes. So here is the monstrous purple drink. I will try the donut. So the donut is the purple ube donut.
Yes.
But then for the drink, they put vegan buttercream on top of it.
Right.
And then this is also an iced chai tea that comes with it when you get this combo. You can just get the donut. The frosting doesn't come on the donut, but they said you can ask and they'll add a little on there for you if you want that. And then for my coffee, I went for the cold brew, and then I went for oat milk, which I've never tried before, and then a pump of the pumpkin syrup. All the cold foams are made with sweet cream, but you can add any of the syrups. It's just the Monin syrup, and they can add that in there, and that's all plant-based. Wow, this is purple. Purple ube. Not skimping on the purple.
But what's awesome is that ube is a purple yam, so it's not fake food coloring. That is actually a plant. This is it.
Cheers. The buttercream is good. It's not as sweet as if it had cream in it. It's not as thick, but it's still good. Now I'm gonna try just to bite this donut.
Not a fan.
It still tastes like the donut.
Okay. All right. I'm obsessed.
I
was though before.
I think if I liked donuts, I would really like this. And I know we have people on our team that eat dairy and meat and everything and really like this donut. It's a really good consistency for a donut. And it's less sweet than a regular donut because it's made out of a plant. On Molly's scale of if I'm gonna eat this again, it's a 1 broccoli.
Yeah.
But I do think it's probably a 5 broccoli.
I would like to extend the rating. Can I add an additional
you can,
to 6?
yeah.
I'd like to go above
Wow.
where we've already gone. I'd like to give this a 6 broccoli rating out of 5.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Not anything I was expecting. Spicy chai with that ube syrup that makes it sort of almost a little fruity, floral, perfume. Man, I'm really torn on this. I'm gonna have to give it, because I gave the donut 6 broccolis, I'm gonna give this 4 broccolis.
Okay.
I do really like it, but it's not gonna be my go-to.
Okay. This coffee's good. I don't really, oat milk doesn't taste any different. They didn't put enough in here. I asked for light because I don't like a lot of anything in my coffee. So this is fine. It doesn't taste any different than almond milk, honestly. And they put 1 pump of the pumpkin in there for me, which is giving me a little pumpkin flavor, but honestly, nothing beats Joffrey's cold brew. So they have good coffee here at Everglazed, but for me, this isn't somewhere I'm going to come a lot because I don't want donuts, which is their main thing. We would be remiss if we came to Disney Springs and didn't talk about Erin McKenna's.
Yes, Erin McKenna's is a vegan and gluten-free, food allergy-friendly bakery.
And kosher, I think.
And kosher.
I think any...
Halal?
I don't know if it's halal, but I think pretty much any special diet you have, you are safe to eat at Erin McKenna's.
Yes, and I will be real. It is not my favorite place to get a baked item.
There you go.
I have had things there that I liked more than others, but it's definitely a place that I haven't been to in a year, and I am a vegan who comes to Disney Springs all the time.
I have also eaten things at Erin McKenna's in other videos. I did another vegan video a year or so ago. I've also done Disney Springs eating videos, and I've gone to Erin McKenna's. I too like things there more than others. I actually really genuinely like their Cookie Monster cupcake with a piece of their chocolate chip cookie on it because it's not super duper sweet, and I am always the one that says I don't like super sickly sweet desserts. But you heard it here first. I didn't care for their savory items particularly, so if you love Erin McKenna's, that's great, but there are other amazing options around Disney Springs if you're a plant-based eater. Sprinkles also does a plant-based cupcake. You can get Dole Whip in Disney Springs. A great time to remind you that Dole Whip fruit flavors are all plant-based. So, well, we've made it to Epcot.
Yes, home sweet home.
Our final destination today for some dinner and dessert. Now, Epcot is undisputedly the champ of eating.
Absolutely.
The park with the best food.
Yes.
And there's actually a decent amount of plant-based food you can get here as well.
Definitely. You know, shout out to Regal Eagle for their barbecue jackfruit burger. That's a delicious option.
And don't you love the Garden Grill plant-based option?
Oh, I'm obsessed with the Garden Grill skillet platter for plant-based eaters. Yes.
I want you at home to think about it's a classic Epcot food. And I want you to think about what could possibly be the worst thing to make plant-based. And we will reveal it in just a moment. If you guessed the United Kingdom, you were right. And no, we're not headed into the pub for vegan beer, even though beer is vegan. We are headed into the pub for vegan fish and chips. Here in the Rose and Crown Pub, you can get your delightful assortment of beverages, your pub blends, your British beers and ciders and cocktails. You can also get a few items to go. You can get fish and chips. You can also get a sausage roll. You can also get plant-based fish and chips. So we're gonna do that. So no matter which of the food that you like inside the pub, you can just come up to the bar and order it, and it'll be a few minutes and they'll get it for you. They also sell regular fish and chips, of course, over at the Yorkshire County Fish Shop. They also sell it inside the restaurant. They sell the plant-based version in the restaurant as well. But the reason I actually knew you could order it here at the pub was thanks to our friends. There you are. Thank you. Thanks to our friends over at Vegan Disney Food. This is a phenomenal Instagram account run by a really nice woman named Susanna, Xana for short. It used to be run by a woman named Amanda. They are very, very kind, and that's vegan eating is all they do. I actually, along with Breedlove's knowledge, use their vegan Disney guides that you can get for free off of their Instagram account, and it literally will list out every single vegan item in any park, any restaurant, any resort. So if you are a plant-based eater and want to use them as a resource, I highly recommend them, because while we know a lot about eating and Disney World, they are the real experts on every plant-based item you can get.
I reference them constantly. I'm always forgetting things or looking to try something new, and I reference them a lot.
So give them a follow, because they're great. And so we want to give credit where credit's due, and they do good work over there. It takes about 10 minutes to make the plant-based ones, because they're not making them as regularly, so they told us to come wait by the phone booth. It feels like we're in like an illegal activity ring right now. They're like,
it's exciting.
It's like, shh, we'll bring the package, but here we are. All right, we got the goods. We got the goods. I have the most important question I've asked you all day.
Yes.
Can I have malt vinegar?
I am almost positive yes. We need to look, because the only thing is sometimes things will be seasoned with weirdly like sardines.
All right, the truth. It says malt vinegar.
Barley corn malt diluted with water.
So we can eat this?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're good to go.
And there's already some vegan tartar sauce in there, so we are ready to try this. So we've done the unboxing, and I gotta say I don't care for the shape. So we're gonna eat it without any condiments first. I think that's the first way to do it, and then we will zhuzh it with some lemon and vegan tartar and malt vinegar.
It's all about the tartar sauce. I've had these before. They do get better than this. We have to doctor them.
I mean, look at that. You know how fish and chips is like flaky and it falls apart in your mouth and it's delicious and fried and golden? This is not that. We gotta doctor it. Hold on. Okay, we must doctor. Lemon,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
lemon.
starting with lemon.
Yeah,
because
lemon always helps.
Always helps. It's a traditional fish and chips kind of thing. Yes, get that malt vinegar.
I mean, I am gonna put,
grab.
and then we're gonna open up the vegan tartar, and we're gonna go for all the condiments.
Yes.
Have you had this vegan tartar? Is it good?
I have. I enjoy it.
Okay.
I don't expect you to think it tastes like
Real tartar sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
it's made. No. Really?
No. No.
That fixes it for me.
No. I don't hate this tartar sauce as I'm eating it on a fry. It doesn't really taste like tartar sauce, you're right, but it tastes like a good condiment. It's very acidic. There's some citrus in there, I think. A lot of herbs. How many broccolis do you give this?
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and rate this really low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give. At first, I was gonna give it 2 because I feel like it's gotten better.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give this 0 broccolis. We have time for one more stop, one more space in our bellies.
And lucky for us, the Beauty and the Beast sing-along has 0-minute wait.
That might be worse than the vegan fish and chips.
Oh, come on, be our guest.
I don't want to be part of this tale as old as mine.
Oh,
There's
all right.
nothing there, not something there. Breedlove told me we have to come get dessert in France. Much like I had to eat fake chicken at homecoming, I now have to eat a non-dairy dessert in France.
But I will bet money you like this one.
I bet I will too. It's France. We are headed to one of my all-time favorite places to get dessert in Disney, L'Artisan de Glaces, which is the ice cream shop here in France. They have the most incredible ice cream I've ever had in my whole life, but they also have sorbet.
Yes.
And Breedlove told me I can eat sorbet. I just love this ice cream shop, and if you look at, these are the ice cream flavors, so we can't have these today, but there's a lot of different, like, there's your classics. There's mint chocolate, vanilla, chocolate, coffee. My personal favorite is the coconut white chocolate. But then there's also some kind of more original flavors like cinnamon and caramelized apple. There's yogurt and blueberry. But we can't eat any of those.
Mm-hmm.
But what we can eat are the sorbets.
Yes, and the pina colada and the raspberry, I've tried both of those. There is at times a mango that's offered. Right now there's a little sign that says special. I'm very intrigued by what
we
that
must
could mean.
know. We
But
must know.
We will find out. So far you're thinking pina colada.
So far
right?
I'm thinking pina colada, even though I love the flavor of raspberry.
Yes.
Because I normally get the coconut, I
Yes.
kind of want to do that. Here's our delicious sorbet. I went for the pina colada.
I went for the strawberry, which is the special flavor.
And good news, they did have pumpkin. Bad news, it was ice cream.
Correct.
So I couldn't eat it.
But they
today.
also did have mango.
They did have mango. They did a pina colada, raspberry, and strawberry for sorbets. So here we go. It's definitely lighter than ice cream, obviously. It's very citrusy, actually, and creamy and coconutty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's France. They're never gonna let me down.
No. And the strawberry is very good.
Yep.
I probably love the mango the most
Okay.
of the ones that I've tried. The pina colada is
Yeah, it's
very delicious.
very good. I don't think it's as good as the coconut white chocolate ice cream, but what I will tell you is at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor in Magic Kingdom, I often get the raspberry plant-based sorbet because I like raspberries and strawberries, so I bet I'd like those even more just because it's nice sometimes to have a lighter fruit-based treat.
Definitely.
5 broccolis. No questions asked. 5 broccolis.
5 as well.
Yeah. So this is not your favorite dessert though in Epcot. It's up there.
No, I have a weird favorite dessert. It's at Sunshine Seasons in the Land Pavilion. It's just a grab-and-go wall. You go up and pick up this chocolate parfait they have there. It used to be cookies and cream. Now it's chocolate, straight chocolate. It's so good that you can often find me sneaking in there, getting one with a bottle of water, and eating it after riding Living with the Land.
Other plant-based snacks you can get here in Epcot: Mickey pretzels, as long as you don't get the cheese. Plant-based anywhere, not just here at Epcot.
Yeah.
Popcorn, edamame in Japan, certain sushi in Japan, guac and chips in Mexico.
Definitely.
There's all kinds of stuff. This
Always
is a good place.
check out the festival booths too, because especially Flower and Garden has some really, really, really good plant-based options. They even have a plant-based food crawl.
Thank you, Breedlove, for taking me on a plant-based adventure.
You're welcome for torturing you.
Thank you for some things more than others.
You're welcome for the moments of good we have.
Thank you for this.
Yes, and that's it.
Thank you for the coffee.
Oh, that's right. You enjoyed the coffee, yes.
Yes. Thank you for the Zuki Wrap.
Oh, right. That was delicious.
And I
you loved
hate
it.
you a little bit for the fish and chips.
We had to have that experience, though.
We had to, and I'm glad we could correct one of your worst plant-based experiences by going to Homecoming. If you're a plant-based eater in Walt Disney World, some things are definitely better than others, but you should be able to eat and indulge in a lot of great things. So this was just the tip of the iceberg.
That's right.
Lettuce. Friends, let us know what else you'd like to see, what else you'd like to see us eat down in the comments. like, subscribe, ring the notification bell.
Yep. If you're not following us on social media, AllEars.net on all platforms.
Make sure you're doing that. And until next time, I'm Molly.
I'm Breedlove.
And it's been magical. And kind of delicious. All right, it's been good. It's been good.
If you're interested in plant eating in Disney World, I've got a treat for you. I've made a list of my favorite plant-based eats. Head to this website and sign up for our free newsletter, and we'll email it to you.
Hey, it's Molly here. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.